ครับผมเดี๋ยวเปิดซีนก่อนนะครับสวัสดีนะครับทุกคนนะครับสวัสดีนะฮะ Hello guys, hello, welcome to the stream. And today, as the name suggests on the stream, is gonna be a voting for the next projects. And I kind of get a little bit annoyed, I guess, by doing all the gunpla stuff a lot lately. And I just want to practice my brush, like using a normal brush skill, something like that. So today I decided to try to do the miniatures side of thing. I don't know which model should I paint. So this is the first model. Is 3D printed, kind of like for D&D. So this is the first one, the guy with the wing, and we have to bend this spear back to place. But he do every model, every miniature come with a base. This one especially come with a cloak on top of his shoulder, like this one. So I will show you. Okay, so he gonna stand right here on the base, right? And then the cloak gonna go on top. Which way? Something like this. And the next one is what I like want to do it a lot, because we're gonna try to do NNM. If you don't know what NMM is, it's a non-metallic metal, and it's gonna be the first time that I have tried the NNM. So I don't know what the outcome gonna look like. I mean, I know what I want it to look like, but I'm not sure if I can execute that plan. But this is the bed for him, quite small. I don't know how he can put it on, but this is him right here. Kind of look like a Sauron mixed with a knight. Not super bad guy, but something in that. And all the resin, we have to clean up the part. For example, this one for this guy. And for the wing guy, we have to clean out like this part over here. Focus. This part over here, like I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it have some like sprue, like for example this part over here have some knob. So if we don't clean it, it's gonna look worse when we painted it. And the next guy come in a seal package, so I have to cut him open to fully show you guys what are we working with. Let me whoa. So this is the guy, come with 2 sword, and this one is super bent. We can bend it back with some like boiling water, and all the underside of the helmet have some sprues sticking out. We have to clean up that part for sure. But this guy is also look nice, and all the smoke for example this part we have to clean it up for sure. Right here, around here, you guys can see that small spot over here. We have to clean it and bend this place back off for sure. And his bed look quite nice too. Some score, right? The score in the middle, or the smoke effect. And here come the this guy is a paladin class, I believe. And he gonna stand very like heroic pose, I believe, like something like this. And his like a weapon is also bent, as you guys can see. All the racing kit when it's like super tiny, it can bend really easily. So we have to bend it back and clean up all the imperfection. Yeah, some part right here that need to be clean. Yeah, this one, the small knob. And on the you can see this part for sure, right? This need to be clean. But this is the 4 option that we got. The wing guy, the great sword guy, the dual blade guy, and then kind of like sword and shield. But this one is called, what is this one called? I forgot the name, like technical name, but with the shield. I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and make a poll for you guys, I believe. Let me go for a vote and add add the poll. Where is it? Create poll. Okay. Next projects. And it's gonna call like a wing guy, wingman, I believe. Wingman. Wingman, a great sword guy, and the dual blade guy, and then the last one gonna be just called a shield. Okay, and the poll, let's say just maybe 4 hours, but we're gonna end it sooner than 4 hours for sure. And then post. Okay. สวัสดีครับคุณกมลทิพย์สวัสดีนะครับเดี๋ยวผมขอขึ้นโหวตก่อนนะฮะไม่รู้ว่าจะมีคนเข้ามาโหวตกันหรือเปล่านะ Discord นะครับ Discord ทำไม Discord มันขึ้นอุ๊ยเดี๋ยวขอล็อกหน้าจอนี้ก่อนแชทล็อกให้หมด Discord ทำไม Discord มันขึ้นมาอย่างนี้ล่ะทำไมมันขึ้นมาแปลกจังเดี๋ยวก่อนนะฮะตุ๊ดทำไมมันขึ้นมาแบบนี้เดี๋ยวลบ Discord ลบไปนะครับเดี๋ยวขอเวลาสักครู่หนึ่งนะมันต้องเป็นWindows Capture ใช่ไหมแล้วพิมพ์ว่า Discord นะ Discord แล้วก็ select Windows นะครับ Discord นี่แล้วก็Windows Capture อยู่ไหนวะ Windows Capture Discord นะครับโอเคเราก็ขออนุญาตครอปนิดนึงนะครับครอปแพทนะแล้วก็เลฟมันต้องเท่าไหร่แล้วนะตอนนั้น 500เยอะเกินนะครับ420มา450ท็อปสัก300โอเคอะไรก็น่าจะสัก450เหมือนกันไม่ได้เยอะเกินนะครับ350โอเคนะครับประมาณนี้นะสำหรับคนที่อยากจะโหวตนะครับสามารถเข้า Discord Server เข้ามาโหวตได้เลยนะเดี๋ยวขอเพิ่มอันนี้นิดนึงแล้วกันTwitter ท็อปนะฮะขอเพิ่มท็อปเป็น290280วิ80ประมาณนี้นะโอเคครับผมสำหรับคนที่อยากจะโหวตนะครับเข้า Discord มากันได้เลยนะเพราะว่าผมสตรีมทั้งบนYouTube แล้วก็ Twitch นะครับมันจะมีปัญหานิดหน่อยนะตอนที่ผมจะทำการโหวตนะครับมันต้องทำ2โพลแล้วเดี๋ยวบางทีมันมั่วนะฮะก็เลยจะทำแบบนี้นะครับโอเคนะฮะแล้วก็เดี๋ยวขอพิมพ์ข้อความนิดนึงอ่า delete message nope so let's just pin it here manually unpin on the stream okay so this one we just gonna do pin message and pin message โอเคนะครับผมสำหรับคนที่อยากจะเข้ามาร่วมการโหวตนะครับสามารถเข้ามากันได้เลยนะครับผม So if you guys want to vote for the next project, feel free to join the Discord and vote for the next one. And we have a 4 option over here. If you guys want me to go and repeat like what I just say, I mean, feel like I don't want to do it, but I mean, I gladly talking to you guys and go over what the end result gonna look like, something like that, or something that I have in my mind. โอเคนะครับผมก็ประมาณนี้นะสำหรับใครมีคำถามอะไรนะครับถามได้เลยนะครับผมโหวตจะอยู่ประมาณน่าจะชั่วโมงนิดๆนะครับแต่ในนี้ผมตั้งไว้4ชั่วโมงนะผมจะจบโพลก่อนที่มันจะจบเองนะครับผมก็ด้วยความที่ว่ามันไม่มี2 ชั่วโมงให้เลือกนะฮะผมก็เลยตั้งไว้1 ชั่วโมงนะครับผมคือถ้าถามผมจริงๆผมก็อยากลองทำ4-2ตัวนี้ดูนะ so if you guys ask me just suggest these two that I have been thinking to do actually but I mean these two also look nice so I don't mind doing them too so but this guy I kind of have a problem with the bass so I'm not sure what the like when or maybe how I can assemble him on the bass so let me just double check that so this is him on the miniature bass, right? So he gonna stand right, and this is the helmet on the front part, and so he gonna step here or a little bit over the edge. Oh, and then this stone gonna be lock him in place right here. So okay, I kinda get it now. And this stone have to be cleaned up too, right here. Hey, focus man. Yeah, you can see this like support protruding out, so we have to cut that off. Okay, now I know how we can put him on the base. Okay, I get it now. And for this guy, the guy with the wing, so this is his picture. Okay, so the magic thing here gonna go something like this. Okay, it's gonna go around. Something like this, I believe. I mean, we have to do it separately, right? And then we're gonna glue it together like this. But of course, we have to bend the spear back into place first, because right now it's just bent backward, right? And I'm not sure if this like effect things is like straight or is it bent out of place or not. So yeah. Yep, and we have to do some cleaning. I mean, this guy kind of know the placement. Okay, I can double check on the store page again. But for him, like I say, it's gonna be like superheroic pose, right? Like one foot on the rock, he's stepping forwards, really heroic pose, and he is a paladin too. So, like these three guys, they say it's in the paladin class in D&D. This guy is a rogue or thief, right? So for the dual blade thing, and the blade is super bent, we have to fix that for sure. Yeah, this one is also bent too. This one bent upward, right? This one bent upward, and this one bent to the side. We have to bend it back with some hot water. Yeah, so I don't want to force it back because it can snap, because the resin, when it's like not super high quality, it can snap for sure. And for what can I say? And it's super bend, right? It's not like soft and have a gift to it. So I don't want to touch it much. And for this guy, yeah, the his weapon is bent like the S shape, right? So it's like bend, this one bend to the left, and this one bend to the right, and then back to the left again. So kinda, yeah, problem. And I just realized that when I compare this one to like actual 40k stuff, I think 40k stuff is a little bit bigger. Let me make sure. Compare. So this is the Oracle, the Diviner. Oh, sorry, right? As you guys can see, and if you compare him to like D&D that we bought, the D&D character is much smaller, not much smaller, just a little bit shorter, right? So all the detail gonna be a little bit harder to paint because the 40k stuff is bigger. Like for example, this guy, right? You can see the height difference and everything. If you think 40k stuff is hard to paint already, I think this D&D gonna be much harder because it's so small, and the detail that you can do with it is not gonna be like super easy to get exact to. Mm, but for me, I just want to try to paint this guy, right? Because all the cloak, right? And it have all the NNM that we can do on the blade, on the handguard, on the top right here, and then all his armor thing. Hmm. But it's gonna be super hard just because we're gonna do like a silver, and silver is super effective, right? If you see the silver metal, and if for example if the cloak is like a red a red cloak, it's gonna reflect on to the silver, or we can do it black, right? To make my job much easier if we do it like a black cloak. And he do kind of look like a bad guy though, so I think black cloak gonna suit him much better. So for me, right now, I just gonna go vote for the great sword guy, I guess. Just vote. Yep. So if you guys want to vote, feel free to join the Discord channel that I have posted on to, and I have pinned it in the Twitch chat and YouTube chat in the vertical and landscape mode. I have pinned that comment. So if you guys want to come and vote for the next project, feel free to join the Discord. I mean, I normally do that, like joining the Discord to voting. I have a poll vote thing like every project that we done, but I right now don't gonna post everything that I got right onto the Discord server. I just want to do what model that I'm feeling to do in that moment. Otherwise, it's gonna be like forcing myself to do something that I have like no idea what I want to do with it. Right? For example, I just done the apocalypse. I mean, it's not like I have no idea what I want to do with it, but the end result, like the plastic, is really low quality, and then all the mechanic that put the piece together, like the snap build, is is hard to do. So I just kind of skip that part. So I decided not to paint him, not to do like any primer or anything about him. I just gonna leave him there. I mean, it's kind of uh waste of opportunity for sure because he do look nice though, but I mean the plastic quality just what is the word for that? I mean, it's not there for me, and that he have a lot of part to be disassembled, so it's not gonna be like easy job per se to do. It's gonna, I mean, it's not gonna be hard either, but it's gonna be more like a tedious job for sure. Yeah, that is where I'm gonna put it, tedious job. And because, like I say, when you want to assemble him back, right? When you like disassemble it for the paint, and then you painting it, and then assemble it back, it's gonna be not a fun thing to do because he is hard to put it back together, and when you putting the piece back together and you cannot put it in like in one go, it's gonna scratch each other, and then you have to redo the paint job. I just save myself for the headache and just say nope, I don't want to deal with that, and then skip it, man. I mean, I have a good idea for him too. It's not like I don't have any idea about him, but like I say, it's just the worst thing to do. And after the vote is finalized, I just gonna clean up all the spool and all the support mark and everything for the plastic kit that get the most vote. For sure. ไม่รู้ว่าคุณกมลทิพย์ยังอยู่ไหมนะฮะ ไม่รู้ว่าใน YouTube มันช้าด้วยหรือเปล่านะครับ ดูเหมือนแบบ ตอบแชทช้านะ แต่ว่ามันดีเลย์นะ ถ้าผมจะไม่ผิดดีเลย์ใน YouTube นี่ค่อนข้างจะเยอะอยู่นะ นี่ผมก็ลองปรับเป็นอะไรนะ low latency ดูแล้วนะครับ ไม่รู้ว่าต้องปรับเป็น ultra low หรือเปล่านะ เพื่อให้มันแชทไวขึ้นแบบตอบคุยกันอะไรอย่างงี้ได้เร็วขึ้นนะฮะบน YouTube. But that is the thing that we are going for right now. If you want to, like I always say, feel free to join the Discord. So, yep. Okay. Oh, hello, man. Hello, Wolfpack. Hello, hello. How are you, man? Are you feeling better now? Good morning, I guess. Okay. But right now, I still not in the morning, but yeah, we are getting to it. Are you just waking up? Okay. Then good morning to you too, man. Okay, you feeling good. Okay, that's nice. It's 1:30, around nearly 1:40 a.m. right now. And right now we just do the voting for the next projects. Yep. And then after we done with the voting, as you can see on the screen, we are doing the voting, right? But after we finalize the vote, we're gonna clean up the sprue or the support on the racing kit. So yep, I think you are in my what is it called, Discord server, right? If you are in the Discord server, you always can come and vote for the next projects. Or you are not in my Discord server, but I mean, if you want to join, I mean, come and join us. I'm not gonna force anyone to join. Okay. Right now, I'm voting for this guy. Oh my god. Okay, so sorry for that. But right now, I'm voting for this guy. He's a great sword guy. It's a little bit hard to say because I don't know like all the character name. I just say like what is stand out for each other. So this is the wing guy, the first one. This one is a great sword guy, and this one is a dual blade guy. Right, as you guys can see, he hold up two blade, and this guy is have just called a shield. So he have a shield. But if you want to get in a little bit of detail, like I think this guy a little bit too hard to do the NMM for him, right? I think after I get like a little bit better with NMM, this guy gonna be really fun to paint it. But this guy though, I mean, I can paint all his cloak black, and the reflection on him not gonna be super hard to do because we're gonna go for like a silver. So silver gonna reflect a lot of light, right? And then a lot of color that near the silver. But if we do like the black cloak or maybe like dark shade blue or something like that, it's not gonna be super hard to do. This one is just comparison between the size, the 40K model and this guy. So a little bit shorter, a little bit smaller. And this is the shoe guy. So I never painted the like a human flesh before. I kind of get like avoid painting the human flesh because and at this size too. So yep, a little bit. I don't even sure that I have a color scheme for like a human flesh. So I just skip that in for this time. But if you guys want, maybe I can go, and bought like a human flesh like box color pen, something like that. But yeah, man. Right now, I think these three, I mean, four of them is like really challenging for me because, like I say, we're gonna do the NMM, and it's not the easiest thing to do. Like, we have to do a lot of glazing and then blending. I think blending and glazing is similar thing, but maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm not good with a technical term or something like that, but I think yeah. And all the NMM stuff is like how can I say it? We're not gonna use a lot. I know. I mean, like we're not gonna use the shade stuff for Citadel at all because that is not NMM thing to do. I guess we're just gonna use layer base color or layer color, and then we can thin it down, and then it's not similar to a shade kind of color paint for Citadel because they have like a medium in it, right? In the shading. So we gonna glaze it for sure. I mean like it's a technical term and technical word for thing that I don't fully understand. But yeah, I'm not sure what is gonna be finalized. So after the word is finalized, we just gonna clean up all the spool and bend back the weapons. For example, this guy have to bend the spear back in place. As you can see, it's bend, not blend, not the hell, bend backward, right? This guy actually really nice. Like everything is not like bends out of shape, but we have to clean him up for sure. A lot of like imperfection. And this guy, yeah, bend back this sword, and this sword have to blend back to the right a little bit. And as I say, his weapon bends like a shape. This one go to the left, in the middle section bend to the right, and then the top part bend to the left too. So it's like a S shape. So we have to straighten it up. And other than that, it is solid kit. Yeah, we have to clean this part up for sure. I thought it's just a one piece cloak, but nope, it just, the resin that just connect together. and I just see that it have some like imperfection, and so we have to cut it in this part for sure. Or maybe it is one piece. Ah, maybe though, maybe. Let me put this one so you guys can see better. Hmm. Do you have anything in mind that you want to vote for? Maybe Wolfpack. Dun, dun, dun. Ta-da-da-da. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. Mhm. What happened, man? What happened, Wolfpack? Oh, 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 oh. I miss what you say, bro. My bad. I just say you do like the angry emote. So I just say like, what happened, man? I got a spade goes to the print like this. From eBay, I must put it together and paint. Also, I will try today. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Oh my. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh my. Gonna be back for a few minutes. Let me go to the toilet first. Okay. Jesus, man. Let me check. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna, end the vote right now and go ahead and clean up all the sprue. Yep. Let's just end the poll. Okay. And now let's close this cost thingy. So we're gonna do the gray sword. Now let's clean up. Hmm, where's my toothpick? Let me see. Hey, where is my toothpick though? Where is my toothpick? Where is my toothpick? F, F man. Don't have any uh, toothpick. Uh, Okay. Okay. Whew, at least I have this nipper. And now I just see this imperfection on his armor, like this part over here. Just cut the support out. And this part too. So after we wait for the glue to completely cure, we're gonna put it in like a just say warm water, and then bend the piece a little bit. I just realized have some bent piece, but it's not gonna be a lot. So I think maybe a hair dryer or something like that. In that, it's just gonna be good enough. I hope though. I do hope. Oh my god. Right back. And tomorrow we can continue these for sure. But before that, it's gonna end the stream. So guys, thank you for watching. I guess we're gonna see you guys. I'm gonna see you guys in the next stream. And bye bye for now.